Throughout the ages, zombies have been portrayed as terrifying flesh-eating monsters that have been raised from the dead to wreak havoc upon the living.
What do you know about the myths behind zombies?
Originally, it's from voodoo. In Haiti or wherever, you'd get a witch doctor, resurrect a corpse just to be a servant, basically. The whole flesh-eating business didn't come into it till about the 60s when George Romero did Night of the Living Dead and put a different slant on it, and that's been pretty much the rule since.
The word zombie in Haitian means spirit of the dead. According to the tenets of voodoo, a dead person can be revived by a bokor, which is a voodoo priest that has the ability to resurrect the dead. Director George A. Romero reinvented the zombie in 1978 with the movie Dawn of the Dead. That modernized the zombie genre with a subtext anti-commercialist message. Since then, he directed other zombie movies, but still hasn't reached its fearful potential like his Dawn of the Dead, until a director, Paul Anderson, brought out Resident Evil. These zombies are different to the sort of zombies we are used to seeing in our cinema screens.
We asked a few people of the public a couple questions about zombies. How would you describe a zombie?
They're just us. People always kind of want to know what happens after you die, and this might give them some kind of idea. I mean, it's all fantasy as far as I'm concerned, but I think it just helps people deal with the concept a bit better. Obviously, it'd be nicer if they didn't attack people, but that seems to be the media rule at the moment. So they're just us, and they do what we would do, and I think that's why they're so popular.
Well, it's got to be just, complete rotting, horrible corpses walking, because why not,
When I hear the word zombie, I'm thinking of, many different things, because you get the fast-moving zombies that come running at you, and then you get the slow-moving zombies. Depends what movie you watch, really.
I think of dead people doing
so a bit of that, a bit of that,
doing this,
Yeah, they're like
scary.
Where do you think they come from?
Just from, your friendly local graveyard,
I have a feeling it's something to do with some culture in Africa or something. It's
like a country or
Siberia?
Siberia, yeah. We're gonna have to say Siberia.
Yeah, Siberia, so definitely.
Virus. No, some sort of virus or something?
Maybe.
What do you find scary about zombies?
I don't. I think they're quite funny, actually.
The thing I find frightening about zombies, if they were real, I suppose that's probably the fear that they could become real.
Nothing.
To be honest.
They're normally quite friendly.
Oh yeah.
For a cup of tea.
I mean, they'll just eat your face, but that's
it's all
that's
right.
out of the
Sometimes they're like people with ADHD, really.
Yeah. Weird.
They bite.
They're dead, aren't they? So
yeah, exactly.
They bite you.
Do you think a zombie apocalypse could happen?
Maybe, maybe God will have vengeance or something. Some kind of excuse, yeah.
It wouldn't surprise me if it was possible for zombies to exist. It's the right kind of virus or something genetic is released in the atmosphere. Anything's possible. I wouldn't put it past the possibility of humanity to create a zombie apocalypse.
Well, if
I don't know.
If someone was buried and they wasn't properly dead and was pretending.
Exactly,
they were dead, then they'd be like.
But then think about it. If they're under the ground and everything,
Like,
they've got no oxygen coming through, so therefore they'd die eventually anyway.
Yeah, they'd die, but they'd be screaming.
Unless the coffin was made out of rubber, and they just managed to eat their way through. And they went,
It won't happen.
Oh yeah, definitely, 100%.
How do you think that?
Just because like there's been like black plagues and stuff like that, sort of similar. Yeah.
Why do you think zombies have been such a big hit in films, games, and
I think
comics?
at the moment, I mean, it's really been since about 2004 when Shaun of the Dead came out that it's been going massive. And I think a lot of the thing is they're just people. There doesn't really have to be an explanation for it. It's easy to do. If you're making a film, it's pretty simple to have zombies rather than other creatures. And I think maybe like Walking Dead, since that's been a TV series. The comic's been out for a while, but yeah, that sparked it off, and a lot of video games as well. They're just people at the end of the day, and I think that sort of resonates with people a bit, that, you know.
How do you think zombies have adapted over the years?
Earlier on, you know, they weren't really a threat to people. And some of the films from the 60s just have them as slaves. And yeah, it was pretty much 1968 when Night of the Living Dead came out. They were adapted into creatures that attack people, eat flesh, and it's been like that ever since, really. And it's pretty much stayed the same throughout. All the rules apply. Shoot them in the brain, all that kind of stuff. And yeah, so I think it's just the use has changed. They now attack you rather than do stuff for you. So.
Do you sell many zombie comics here?
Yeah, I mean, Walking Dead has been so popular that a lot of it has sprung up since then. I mean, the comic itself it's about 10 years old now. It came out as just a regular comic series, and they brought out the collected editions, and then later on you got the TV program, which has made these really popular at the moment.